Man, look, I be seeing people, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and a lot of people be doing a lot of complaining, man, with their life, what they ain't got, what ain't going right, what they don't have, how they don't want to go to work no more. You know what I'm saying? And y'all do all this complaining, not taking accountability for all the bullshit that you put in the atmosphere every day, every second of the day, every minute of the day, every hour of the day. You don't take accountability for the bullshit that you put in the atmosphere that cause you to be broke, cause you to be, or cause you to feel disgusted by yourself, cause you to feel discouraged about your current situation. You know what, man? It's like, don't get it twisted, man. I know a lot of people have came from broken starts or no starts at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how it is to be a man. You know what I'm saying? To be a man and don't have the legacy. I know how many people I know. I know how many dudes I know that had dads. You know what I'm saying? And they dads, they left them something to build from. You know, they left them building stones. You know what I'm saying? They didn't leave them with absolutely nothing. They left them with something to start off with. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is. And I see how much easier it was, especially when you got something that was left behind you. It was already mapped out. It was already structured out. All you had to do was just come in, put a fresh mind to it, stay consistent, put your energy into it. You know what I'm saying? And go hard as if you build it from the ground up. And you was gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Clientele already there. You know what I'm saying? Money already coming. All you got to do is keep it afloat and treat the people right. That's it. I know. I seen people already have that in play, and I know a lot of us didn't ever have that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of us adapted. You know what I'm saying? Adopted or just plain out just got. The only thing that was passed down from the people before us, our parents and grandparents, was just dysfunction. I know it. I know how it feels to look at your people and to look at your family and be like, damn, how the fuck my family fall off so goddamn hard? You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at it, it's like the motherfuckers they ain't never fell off. The person before them ain't have nobody and still nothing of importance and leave them nothing. The person before them didn't have nobody and still nothing of importance and leave nothing to build off from. You just didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our people was robbed. And a lot of our people was stolen from. And a lot of our people was, put in these positions to where we can't, we're fighting to try to excel. And I get that. I get that, man. Trust me. Y'all don't understand. I get the start of no start. I understand that. But right now in 2019, bro, you should be the person that's like, I gotta change this. I gotta do whatever it takes. I gotta learn whatever I need to learn. I gotta trade whatever I need to trade. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just go out and try to figure out whatever I need to go out and try to figure out to change the narrative of me, my legacy. Because guess what? People before me is not my legacy. I'm their legacy. But people beneath me are my legacy. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do whatever it takes to leave something. Yeah, I understand I might not leave the $100 million business that I want to leave to my kids behind when I die. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But damn, you gotta do what it takes to leave something. You gotta learn something to leave something. And this is the thing. The thing about destiny and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like destiny and purpose got a lot of people fucked up. Because you know why? You can learn anything. You can put your mind to it and you can learn anything you fucking want. You can learn any trade you want. You can learn it. You got a damn mind, a mind that is capable of learning anything. You can learn whatever you want. Because you know how I know a person can learn whatever they want? Because in life you are thrust in a position where you have to learn shit that you really didn't want to learn, but you learned it to survive. So I know you can learn whatever you want to learn if you want to learn it, if you want to put the time into it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? And when you do it, make sure you leave, make sure you teach people, that will become your legacy, what you learned. What's the point of dying, keeping everything to yourself? To try to stay in charge. I'm supposed to, what I learned, deposit into my kids and look into my kids and be like, man, I hope y'all multiply this shit. And look into my grandkids and be like, man, I hope y'all really mash and put the overtime and really multiply that shit. That's what's supposed to happen. Especially as the technology changes and as the time changes. And if I come across millions in 2019, you know what I'm saying? If I come across millions in 2019, when it's 2029, 2039, and the way time changes, they need to be sitting on damn near $1 billion. That's what I expect. Or at least hustle your ass out to where it's like, damn, they tried. They put their best efforts out there. And I see a lot of people, man, and I don't like to tell people how to govern their life. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't, man. But I just hate sit back and I be watching people complain, man. And you go comfortable. You go comfortable looking at the sensations every day. You go comfortable looking at the NFL players. You grow comfortable looking at the NBA players, the Major League Baseball players, comfortable looking at the pro wrestlers, comfortable looking at the movie stars, comfortable looking at the reality TV stars, comfortable looking at everybody who out there doing it. And you become fascinated looking at the sensation. You become fascinated looking at the sensation day in and day out. You fascinated looking at the sensation. 24 hours a clock, 24 hours around the clock, losing sleep, being fascinated with the sensation. When you gonna lock yourself away and do what it gotta do and do what it takes to become a sensation? When you gonna do that? I understand coming out and getting a little taste and learning and seeing a little, keeping your eyes fresh and your ears fresh. But some of y'all spend 24 hours around the clock fascinated with the sensation. And you want everything that the sensation got. But you ain't locking yourself away, coming up with a product to get yourself what the sensation has. When you gonna lock yourself away and put that work in and do what it takes to become a sensation? I told my kids, man, because I remember, man, when I was young, 13 years old, taught myself how to cut hair. Didn't want to learn. Didn't want to learn at all. My mama was just so poor that I couldn't go get no haircut. So guess what? I had to patch myself up time and time again. And all of a sudden, I got that fade right. Then all of a sudden, I got that Caesar right. Then all of a sudden, my kinfolks looking at me like, bro, your haircut looking fresh. Cut mines. And then cut mines came to cut 5. Then cut 5 came to cut 10. And then cut 10 came to cut my whole football team. Then I was cutting so much to where they told my mama I had to move. We had to move because they thought I was hustling dope. I was just cutting heads. But I had to teach myself something I really didn't want to learn. But I taught myself. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, man, do what you gotta do. Like, stop being so fascinated with the sensation. You know what I mean? Stop being so fascinated with the sensation and do what it takes to become a sensation. Everybody want rich man. Everybody want rich man money. You don't want rich man problems. You don't want rich man situations and issues. You know what I'm saying? You don't want possibly all the ducking and dodging that rich man got to go through. You don't want all that, all the no's you got to tell people that them rich people got to go through. You don't want all that though. You just want the rich man residual. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Put some work in. You know what I'm saying? Put some work in, man. Stop being fascinated with the sensation and do what it got to do to become a sensation. You know, hard work, man. Accountability. I understand, man. Some things are hard to rebound from. A lot of us got starts that we don't even know how to start from. I get it, man. Find you something. Find you a couple things. Shoot. Shoot. I tell people like this, man, I don't give a damn if you don't know nothing about what you shooting for. Shoot. Shoot. And sell so much confidence when you shoot that if these people give you an opportunity, they're gonna be like, bro, you were just so confident. Like, you gotta play the game. I mean, hey, I wanna learn how y'all wanna learn. Like, shoot with confidence, man. Put yourself in the game. But until then, man, you know, do what it gotta do to become the sensation. You know? Do what it gotta do to become the sensation. Don't sit around and be fascinated with these sensations day in and day out, man. Because it's insane to live your life day in and day out, wanting to be rich and famous, wanting to be wealthy, wishing you was wealthy, drawing an illusion in your mind to have a wealthy taste, an expensive taste, but then not wanting to do what it takes to get the residual, to get the liquid money, to get whatever it, to live their life. That's insane. You making yourself sick. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? But until then, man, I'm out of here, bro. Y'all just, man, y'all gotta grind, man. Go hard. It's time to go hard, man.